Hello, my sexy muffins, and welcome back to another video. In this video, we are doing Alastor X pregnant listener. So, the listener, you are a female that is pregnant. Now, let's do this. So, this is headcanons and traits because that is what we're doing. Maybe a scenario in it if we have time. So, anyways, let's get on to business. Disclaimer: Alastor is not Yandere in canon. This is just for fun and not to be taken seriously at all. Simping for fictional characters and Yanderes is fine. Just do not be illegal or gross about it. You know who you are, you flaky biscuits. Yanderes are not ideal partners to have in real life. Also, remember to separate fiction from reality and headcanon from canon. Thank you. Now let's get on to the video. Alistair would not be the best dad in the world. That is very true. In canon, Viv has confirmed and said that he would be not against smacking around his kids. Remember, he was in his 30s in the 1930s, so it is very likely he was born before the 1900s, probably at latest 1890s. So yeah, that's probably as early as he was born. So very different time of upbringing and never having a child, most likely. So keep that in mind. He would, of course, raise his child that that was defenseless, or a baby that was defenseless and needed them. But if the child was, air quotes around, able to take care of itself, or herself or himself, were to get hurt, he would find it a bit funny, actually, like in America's Funniest Home Videos, but not really. Of course, that is when the kids are kids. But when his wife you when you his wife are pregnant, Alistair is asexual and in hell, and that he could and thought he could not have kids even if he chose to have adult fun time. Somehow, in one of the many times he made love to you, his partner, the love of his life, you got pregnant. He was in a bit of shock, his microphone putting out radio static when you told him, and him going, "Say what now? How did this happen? How did it happen?" He was very confused. Of course, he is a yandere for you, and would very much not want to be the one to step up and to be the one to take care of you. So if you are not married to him at this point, he will propose to you, and he is not going to take no for an answer. He is, in his words, going to do the right thing and make an honest woman out of you. Doo-doo-doo. Also, the old time mindset that he would, I am not going to let my child be raised a word for born out of wedlock that starts with ba and ends with turd. Anyways, also in his old time, and just read that, he is not going to give you a choice and you are going to be his wife regardless and be bound to him. So yeah, good luck with that, Lamau. He becomes even more protective of you, and sorry, tongue twister. He becomes even more protective of you, realizing that you are pregnant and you have a target on your back with all his enemies because of your pregnancy with his child. Which is good that he's having the foresight to think of all that. That is actually very good on his part, to be honest. And he is, and sorry, I skipped a few lines. So he would steal you away and keep you by his side. If you want to leave the hotel, then you will have to be with him, and maybe even Husk also with the two of you. If you are, if you, he would even reel Charlie and Vaggie into this and use them to keep you safe and sound as well. You are a prisoner to your husband or future husband, and he is going to be keeping you in this gilded cage. He would give you everything you want and need, of course, except for your freedom. Why would you need freedom when you have him and yours and his future children? He is 1000% The type of Yandere who wants you as his wife at home, pregnant and barefoot in the kitchen. Very old timey mind stance. I'm sorry, this is most likely how he would react. I'm sorry if y'all had a different thing in mind for him. He at first did not want kids, but seeing you pregnant has flipped something in him, something dark and evil. It mainly has to do with his narcissistic traits, as he would see the child or children as an extension of himself, and their accomplishments will be his as well. So that is nice and all, but also as a Yandere, his Yandere side likes seeing you swell with his seed. That is so gross to say out loud. I thought it would be better. Oh my god, that is so gross. That pregnant belly of yours, widen in hips and full breasts, are signs that you are with his child. That his God, that his seed had done something to you. It makes me feel so damn dirty. This makes him excited in more ways than one because it is a way he can control and manipulate you even more and keep you by his side. In but it also puts him in the mood because it shows him that you are his and his alone. Mainly, it's about control and dominance and power over you that really gets him going in the mood for adult fun timey. And seeing that you are being filled with his child is proof that you belong to him, the radio demon. He would still deal with his rivals by unaliven them and broadcasting it across of hell. Broadcasting their screams across of hell. He would be fiercely overprotective of you and jealous of others. No one can touch the belly bump. That is his belly bump. He also sleeps with you in his arms a lot now. If you somehow got out of bed and got a glass of water and he wakes up with you not there, he will appear behind you and snatch you up, teleport you through the shadows back to the room, place you on back on the bed where you belong. No midnight snacking for you. Unless you ask him first, then he will let you midnight snack, of course. But he doesn't like waking up to an empty bed. He is a very attentive he is very attentive to all your needs when pregnant and also is a bit more in the mood for adult fun time. A disclaimer, as asexuals can be aroused and in the mood for adult fun time and have high libido and choose to have adult fun time. Asexuality is a lack of sexual attraction, not the lack of adult fun time interest itself or the act of adult fun time. Anyone can choose to have adult fun time, even if they are not attracted to that person. It is a physical reaction with our bodies. Now, there are some asexuals that are repulsed by the idea of sex altogether, and there are some asexuals that are like me as a demisexual who are hypersexual and hyper and have a high libido and are adult fun time favorable. I'm trying to skirt around the demonetization. So I'm adult time favorable. So even though I lack sexual attraction other than my partner, I do enjoy casual naughties. Anyways, let's get and which asexuals can do as well. It's a spectrum. Some people are repulsed, some people are into it. It's up to them, and attraction has nothing to do with the physical act. Thank you. Now let's get back to the video. So when you the get to the want to have adult fun time stage of the pregnancy, he is more than willing to satisfy your needs. You have unlocked a beastly side of Alastor, so good luck. Oh, and a 1,000,000% chance he would, a 1,000,000% fact, he would feed you venison and other demon meats while pregnant. He wants you to have the most healthy diet of eating other demons as a demon diet for you and his spawn. He takes good care of you, at least, and that he does need to be he does need to be taught a more sorry tongue twister. He does need to be taught more modern ways on raising children for real, because there is no way I bet you would let it fly with him smacking your kid around if they were to step out of line. We're not about that boomer butt bull heck. Yes, but he is way beyond boomer at this point, so he needs to be revised on how to be a good parent. Anyways, I hope that you all enjoyed this. If you would like to see more of this, like maybe a mini series of this, comment it below. Like all the pregnant shenanigans, like telling him you're pregnant, and then all the cravens, and then the mood swings, the morning sickness, all the stages of pregnancy, and maybe him as a father scenarios and headcanons. Let's see what if you think that will be a good idea. Anyways, I hope that you all enjoyed this. If you would like to see more, again, like, comment, subscribe, do all that stuff so you're notified and that you also comment and stuff. And yes, I don't think I have any patrons at this time, so no Patreon outro. I think that's it. I hope that you all enjoyed this and stay sexy, all my sexy muffins. Bye bye. Secret outro time, secret outro time, secret outro time, secret outro, secret outro of a baseball bat. Welcome to the secret outro, and the secret outro question of the day is: if you were pregnant with Alastor's child, if you have the parts, that is, how would you feel about it personally? I would be in panic mode. First of all, don't want to be pregnant. Second of all, don't want to be pregnant with Alastor. Third of all, it's Alastor's baby. That's a chaos gremlin. And yeah, so I'd be in complete panic mode. Anyways, I hope that you all enjoyed and stay sexy on my sexy muffins. Bye bye.